What is up, guys? This is the one and only Enigma Hood. Look, I need to talk about Amanda Todd again. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're going to be saying, I said in my first video about Amanda Todd that I didn't even want to talk about her. But guess what? I got to do what I got to do. And I need to talk about some of the bullshit that's going on. Namely, well, there's a couple of things. But I want to start out with this rampant sexism that I've been seeing all over the internet, and just people, calling Amanda Todd a slut, a whore, whatever, like spreading her legs and taking it in her fucking pussy and swallowing cum and all this other stuff. It's funny because we, as atheists, we always talk about how Islam is so backwards when it comes to women's rights. I'm standing here on the sideline and I'm going, I don't see any fucking difference between how Islam and Muslim countries treat women and how the fucking West treats women. You know why? Because either a Muslim or a fucking American Christian, the one thing they have in common is they are both Homo sapiens. They are both the same fucking animal. And because of that, they're going to have the same exact prejudices and biases. And how they view women is exactly the same. They're going to discriminate against them. And I see all this fucking sexism going on amongst Westerners, amongst white people. And they're bashing this young girl, a 14-year-old girl, calling her a slut and whore. And these remarks are coming from adults. They're not coming, maybe they're coming from kids to a certain extent. They're coming from fucking adults. Grown-ass men and women. I have not seen any kind of bias from men only. No, it's coming from women too. I know this for a fact. I mean, what is this? Okay, even personally, I would have to say, subjectively speaking, yeah, it kind of bothers me to know a young girl is having sex with tons of guys. First of all, I don't know if she had sex with tons of guys. I don't even know if she had sex with that one guy. I mean, it wasn't made very clear what was going on there. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, objectively speaking, should it matter? It has nothing to do with what happened to her. I'm going to get to that a little bit later, but I want to focus more on the sexism thing for now. I mean, what is it about us human beings that doesn't like how women have sex? It's funny, because who's doing it to these fucking girls? Who's doing it to these girls? It's men that are fucking these girls. No one cares about a woman who has sex with tons of other women, like a lesbian. No, men are bothered when girls fuck other guys. But the irony is that they want to fuck them. They're the ones that are fucking them. They want to fuck them. They want to shove their dicks in their mouths and cum all over their face and have them swallow the cum. But they don't want other guys doing it to them. They want to do it, then they want to leave them like a piece of trash. And it's horrible and wrong. Why do human beings think this way? Why do we have this duality? We want to fuck them, but then if we fuck them, we don't respect them anymore. That has something to do with evolution. If you guys have any theories on that, yeah, just let me know. Post them in the comments section. I'm curious. I have a few myself, but I want to get into the next thing about Amanda Todd herself and how people are saying, oh, well, Amanda Todd is just one person. There's so many other people dying in the world. I mean, she isn't the only one that was bullied. And actually, there is some merit to that argument. But here's the thing. It never really was about Amanda Todd. I don't know who Amanda Todd is. Okay, I never knew her. She's not my fucking daughter. I never met her. But it's not really about her. What bothers me and what bothers everyone else is how she died. And yes, it's important how people die. To the perspective of the person that died, it doesn't make any fucking difference. Death is death. Her problems are over. It's to the outside observer that it matters. The outside observer cares about how someone died. And the way she died was horrific and despicable, because we would not want that to happen to us or anyone else that we care about. That's why we are outraged, because we can empathize with that kind of situation, and we abhor it. It's not about Amanda Todd. It's about bullying. It's about tracking down these scumbags and making them pay, making them suffer for what they did. We want to set them as an example to other people. So we say this: if you fucks want to go around and bully people, this is what we're gonna do to you, you sick motherfucking piece of shit. We want revenge. I refuse to call it we want justice. If you want to say we want justice, whatever. I consider that to be a euphemism. And I talk all about this in my other video, which you can go check out on my channel. But I totally embrace this concept of revenge. We want sadistic pleasure. We want these fucks. And I'm not just talking about Cody Maxson. Cody Maxson is just one of these fuckers. Anonymous managed to track down this asshole. What the police need to do is they need to get him in a fucking dark room and get him to confess to anybody else that he knows of that was responsible for what happened. And they need to conduct their own investigation. And if anybody else, if Anonymous can track down these other fuckers, then that would be great too. But I'm sure that the previous school that she went to, they have plenty of records of her peers and that fucking, that guy, not even a boyfriend, that guy and his girlfriend that punched her in the face. They can track her down, and they need to. And they need to make all of these fucks suffer. Not because of Amanda Todd, but because we do not tolerate bullying. We're gonna put a fucking end to it once and for all. Post in the comment section what you think. This is Enigma Hood signing off.